Alright guys, good morning and welcome to another Alpha.fx market analysis. We're going to start with yesterday's analysis. We had the two scalps in NZDCHF and USDCHF going to our TPs. It was late in the day for both, but we took 5 hours home, 3 hours in NZDCHF and 2 hours in USDCHF. So let's go to the chart and analyze what happened. Okay, so here we see that at first we had to bear a little hit from NZDCHF, but as our stop loss was below the combination of both demand zones, it was well placed and it wasn't triggered, and it's after that it steadily went to RTP. In the middle we had the US reports volatility right here, these two candles, but beside that, just as expected. And USDCHF exactly the same. A little hit at the beginning, but then straight to RTP and even more. Let's check how high it was. It could have given, up until now, 6 hours. And if we go to NZDCHF, no, NZDCHF was actually pretty accurate. Only 0.7 more hours, so beautiful. Beautiful. If you took the trades, congrats. If you held it, you are plus 5 hours in profit only from yesterday. That's amazing. Okay. No, I shouldn't have closed that. Let me open here. And today we have the final day of Jackson Hole. Jackson Hole is, I don't know if you know, but Jackson Hole is a Texas Fed annual meeting where they discuss market policies and many other high impact subjects in the whole market, because many times the chairman of the Fed gives hints about potential changes in rates policies, right? So first of all, we're gonna go and check our economic calendar right here. Show more. We have nothing. Sorry, we have, but during the afternoon, Canadian dollar and Powell's speech. We're not gonna hold until then. If we open any position today, we're gonna hold it until maximum New York Open. All right. So yeah, let's put just 2:30 p.m. Canadian retail sales, and that's it. Today is 22. 2:30 p.m. CAD retail sales. Okay. Now we move on to heat maps. What do we have here? Let's see if there's anything we can take advantage from. Let me read the chat a little bit. Yep. Yeah, usually Jackson Hole does have an impact on the FX market. It may cause a rally or a drop in the USD, so that would impact in the rest of in all the related pairs, right? So let's put this here. What do we have? Strongest by far USD, right? And AUD. Do you agree? Okay. USD and AUD, exactly. Yeah, that's right. It's kind of weird that USD AUD is green and AUD USD is neutral. Yeah, maybe that's a miss in the update of the heat map. Okay, so stronger USD AUD. Weakest is NCD and CHF. If we see CHF is red against NCD, so the weakest would be CHF as yesterday. So let's move on to check our Dixie order flow. Okay, so our expected bearish never came. The dollar stayed bullish, and that's okay. We're not here to predict. We're here. Well, actually, we are here to in somehow predict, right? Of course, we react, but we also need to have some stance about the near future. Okay, kids being kids, as you can hear in the background. This shadow, for sure, it was a Friday, right? Sunday. That's something wrong in the chart. Okay. This is Friday NFP. Boom. Sorry, guys. So it's pretty bullish, right? High highs, high lows. Let's check the weekly. How wow, that's a strong week for the dollar. Daily going up. Today's Friday, so remember that Friday, if we are like fully up, it tends to retrace a little bit. So we can expect a retracement at some point in time in the dollar, right? But the question is, what should we hit in order to retrace? This shadow is. Let's ignore this shadow. Let's completely ignore it. I truly think that this is. So again, it's been such a bullish week. But we don't have any. Besides that, we don't have any clear level, right? So. Yeah, but then we go down in price. This one has already been hit, and no. And we still have this shadow. So okay, let's expect the dollar to balance this unbalanced range of price. So I'm expecting for it to come right there, maybe 50% of this, or at least 30%. Okay, so dollar, we could say it's bullish, right? Short-term bullish, considerable. We could set stage for the end of week retracement. End of week, sorry. Retracement. All right, now we're gonna check the pairs, right? USD CHF. Let's go to USD CHF. Sorry guys, I'm so tired. USD CHF. Up here. So this shouldn't be there as we are no longer there. USD CHF. Let's go to the weekly. Going up as expected. Going up as expected. Going up with the supply zone right here. Beautiful rally base drop. Rally base drop. Very good. Okay. Okay. So we could expect price to reach this level. Let's go to the 1 hour. Yeah, it's all pretty. Oh, this is interesting. As we can appreciate, we don't have the drive that we had yesterday with the news and everything, right? It's more like trading sideways. I don't know why I have. I know why I don't have it, because I'm analyzing it here. So let's go here with USD CHF. Okay. So this 16-hour level. Let's put this one. And then we'll move 1 hour. So where do I think it would be a good entry point for this trade, in case we actually want to enter long? Yeah, to be honest, right here. I'm not seeing another trade than below here, this one. But it would have to drop how much? 32 pips. That would remove all the momentum behind us. Let's check the 15 minutes. Okay, let's leave it there and let's move on to AUD CHF to see if we have something clearer. Okay, AUD CHF. It's bearish on the daily. That's not a good sign. Bearish on the 16-hour. Not a good sign. 12 hours. 4 hours. 1 hour. 1 hour we are bullish, but too many supply zones above us. Discarded too. Friday. Let me tell you one thing, guys. We are so many hours in profit for this week. that if we don't find any trade that is actually grabbing us by the shirt and saying us, hey, take me, we're not gonna take any, right? We're gonna close the week and we're gonna move on to enjoy our families, enjoy our friends, enjoy our life, okay? Now let's go to USD NCD. Maybe we can find something there. Let's remove that tag and let's remove this one and USD NCD, right? NCD USD. NCD USD. We will enter here short, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's check the daily. Bearish? No, I'm liking it. Whoa, that's a bearish week. Yeah, because if you remember at the beginning of the week, we traded NCD because of the interest rates, right? 16 hours, 12 hours, 8 hours, 6 hours. Why do we have this tight range doing absolutely nothing? 4 hours? That's kind of weird, this price action. Alright. Yeah, you know what it is, right? So much displacement that we're not finding any more supply to continue the downward move, so 1 hour. Yeah. This would be my only short here, right here. Yep, this would be an interesting short. 15 minutes. We do have drop, base, drop, base, drop, base, drop. We have all these supply zones, but the big one is this one. So yes, this would be a short for me. Let's put this here and let's be conservative. 1 to 2. That's our trade right there for the day. Let me do screen capture. Do I really like the trade? On the 30 minutes I do. On the 30 minutes I do. Yeah. But I'm gonna put this right here. Changing the risk to reward, guys. Changing the risk to reward to this. Right, that. Okay. We already have that one there. We're gonna update the alarms and orders. So NZDUSD short order. Boom. Right there. And the price is trying to actually like this. And the other cross would be NCDUD. Both Asian pairs. When I mean Asian is that the most volatile part of the day is for them specific, isolated as currencies is the Asian session, right? Because that's where they're located during the Asian session. You can say the Australia session, but Australia, yeah, whatever. All right, guys, that's it for today. This trade, I'm gonna leave this position open until noon. The cat doesn't bother me, so it can hold until there. But 3 p.m. I'm closing everything and starting my weekend. If it's the order still there, I'm gonna delete it. If it's an open position, I'm gonna close it, no matter how it is. Okay. Okay, guys, have a great weekend. Stay safe. Trade your plan. Respect your rules, and remember, always be an alpha at everything you do. See you guys. Bye bye.